Cent is lifting the veil on what he says he was not permitted to reveal in his Diddy documentary, and he claims he intends to put all of it into Season 2. He alleges that Netflix declined to include certain details in the original documentary, but now 50 Cent says he is laying everything bare. According to him, entire storylines were removed not because they were untrue, but because they were considered too risky to air.
If you got a wild party and P. Diddy puts on that wild party and, he sets everybody up. Like if you were an intelligence agent, like a Jeffrey Epstein type deal, that'd be the way to do it. Big old crazy party, get everybody loose.
And get the cameras
Get them
rolling.
the yayo. Get them the yayo.
And everything else.
Get them everything you need. Get fired up. Get those cameras rolling. And now you got everybody under wraps. What a twisted web some folks weave.
Be behind bars, but that does not mean his influence within the industry has disappeared. It is alleged that some of Netflix's top executives previously had close ties with Diddy, and those relationships are said to be why 50 Cent was prevented from including everything he intended. While Diddy may no longer be able to issue legal threats, he can allegedly still rely on his connections to steer and influence the story being told.
That documentary, and if 50 do another one, and I heard he's going to put it on YouTube or do whatever he's going to do, Puff ain't going to have nothing to do with that. Puff ain't going to have nothing to do to try to stop that because he can't. Because if he could stop it, it would have been stopped. You know why he can't stop it? Because Puff know people right there at Netflix. Don't think he don't. And I don't know if this guy still worked for them, but he was part of the flavor unit, Sha Kim. He was part of the flavor unit. He was good friends. He was cool with Puff and them. Flavor unit and them, Queen Latifah and them, they was cool with Puff. If Puff would have sent a cease and desist over there and they could do it and he had the power and they wasn't right, they would have been done it. You see it's still rolling, right? It's still going on, right? He ain't got that power no more. You understand? Now, could he sue them because they use his likeness or use them and stuff like that? I don't know. I'm not that versed in they using him. You understand? If they can steal your whole damn idea, your whole damn ideal, why can't they steal your whole damn intellectual property?
Some of the most serious allegations connected to Diddy were completely left out of the Netflix documentary, despite 50 Cent having referenced them prior to its release. These claims were allegedly considered too extreme for Netflix, and the platform was reportedly unwilling to face the potential backlash. The so-called freak-off tapes, the alleged list of celebrities who assisted Diddy, and perhaps the most dangerous element of all, the people described as the actual victims.
There's also like people that are elites, and that's their thing. Like their thing is to do something that is horrible, and it's not available to other people. So it's like, I think there's like a sickness that people have when they have power, like extreme power, and then what else can I do? What else can I do? What else is what else is taboo? What else is forbidden? Like all this Diddy shit that's coming out. Like
I was just going to say, doesn't that sound topical?
Jesus Christ. The first day of the trial, did you pay attention to any of that stuff? I looked at it for like 10 minutes this morning and I was like, I got to stop. I can't look at this.
Well, what freaks me out is the people sitting in the courtroom listening to it.
Right.
And there's a wide spectrum of people that are getting subjected to it. And you just sit there and go,
yeah, well, not only that, how about the fact that this guy was running this for decades? He was doing this for decades to who knows how many people, and everybody was scared to talk about it because
it has been widely claimed that Diddy exploited young stars and artists who were brought into Bad Boy Records. Justin Bieber has publicly suggested that real things were happening behind the scenes. Usher has also made comments that echoed similar concerns. The question now is when these alleged victims will finally see justice.
Hard for me being that young and being in the industry and not knowing where to turn and everyone, telling me they love me and, just turn their back on you in a second. So yeah, it's hard because I want her to know that, she can count on me. But at the end of the day, I'm never going to force myself to be in a relationship with her. It has to be natural, right? So I just kind of, you know, let her do her thing. And if she ever needs me, I'm going to be here for her. But yeah, just protecting those moments because people take for granted encounters and yeah. So yeah, I just want to protect her, you know.
Nearly every person who testified against Diddy reportedly referenced minors and a long-standing pattern of alleged sexual misconduct. Yet none of those claims were ultimately presented during the trial. Once again, Netflix declined to address these allegations, raising questions about why they were left out. 50 Cent reportedly understood from the start that Netflix would never approve a documentary that implicated powerful figures across the industry. This is why he is now said to be planning to release the second season independently. It is expected to be something the industry will largely refuse to support. I always believed that 50 Cent was far from finished when it came to Diddy.
He just confirmed that he has more stuff on Diddy that he couldn't even fit in the 4 episodes in the new Netflix Diddy documentary. With 50, it is so hard telling what this man got his hands on, but he said this in reference to the videos that he got of Diddy before he went to jail.
A lot of the personal footage of Diddy has shocked a lot of people. And I know, 50, the way you run, this cannot be all that you have. Is there other stuff that you just have not shown?
Yeah, well, everything couldn't make the... It was 4 episodes.
Right.
So it was a lot. You had to pick and choose things.
And on top of him saying that he has more dirt on Diddy, he is also saying that more people came to him with allegations against Diddy that never made it into the Netflix documentary. With the anticipation, they asked him, are you going to make a second documentary and put it on Netflix since you have all of this stuff? And he says that he is about to put it on YouTube.
With everything that was out and all of these people that were coming forward, have there been any new tips that you've gotten since it has been released?
Well, yeah, everyone starts to feel a little more comfortable when they see other people telling their truth about it.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's got to be something on YouTube coming.
Yeah.
I know.
I'm not going to lie. I felt like certain things were left out of this documentary, but now to hear him confirming it and saying he still has more and this man is about to post them on YouTube, I can only imagine what we haven't seen yet. Okay, this is getting absolutely crazy. So yesterday we heard 50 Cent confirm that he does have more video footage of Diddy, and now he's saying he has 140 more hours of video footage of Diddy. Now in a post he made about this video footage, he is saying he has 140 hours, and he did it with a video where there was a man claiming that 50 Cent has video footage of Diddy doing alleged criminal activity, and this could possibly get him more time. And this is the post that 50 Cent made. Correct, 140 hours of footage. I don't understand why he filmed himself, but I'm glad he filmed himself. The people who are supporting him will be quiet very soon when...
Where Diddy is behind the scenes talking to his lawyer and all of this stuff, and people are like, damn, what was Diddy recording it? Well, Diddy was recording it because he thought he was about to beat the case. So he wanted to do a Netflix documentary. Didn't pay the guy, and then 50 got all 140 hours of footage of secret Diddy tactics. Well, there's a guy named Neil who was mentioned in the court, works right up under Diddy, was organizing everything. Allegedly, they are saying that he is on video, film, tampering with witnesses, giving out addresses, offering money, bribing, we'll pay for your lawyers, all kind of shit that could be counted as witness tampering, obstruction of justice. And 50, of all people, has his hands on this footage. And I'm hearing that this could implicate Diddy's lawyers in some bullshit. They could be charged. This is getting wild. And I'm hearing...
Influential figures in Hollywood allegedly pressured Netflix to remove certain portions of the documentary. This included what was described as the real list of Diddy's alleged accomplices and those said to protected him at every stage. According to insider accounts, these edits were not made for creative reasons. They were described as acts of damage control. Netflix reportedly did not want to take responsibility for publicly identifying individuals who still hold significant power in entertainment, politics, and business. Once those names become public, there is no undoing it.
People can go away.
I mean, that's what people were saying, and maybe everybody's a conspiracy theorist now, but that's what people are saying about the Diddy situation. Like when the feds rolled up, with the fucking Hummers and shit, they're like, it wasn't about Diddy. It was about if there were tapes of powerful people there.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure.
They were the ones that called. They're like, I need to protect myself, so go in there with all the things and rip any tapes or any evidence.
Well, Prince Harry was hanging with Diddy.
I mean, everybody hung with Diddy. That's the other tricky thing. Like, Diddy hung out with everybody. And I've spoken to a bunch of people who are like, yo, great dude, like always there for you, never asked for a single thing.
Till 1 a.m.
And then the freak off.
Everybody says, get out of the house.
Yeah.
It's like the gremlins start eating after midnight. Everybody who tells the stories like, I saw her go upstairs and these dudes are like right on the
stated that they believed the truth was deliberately concealed and that money, intimidation, and influence kept witnesses silent. They have questioned why certain key individuals were never thoroughly examined and why important leads were completely overlooked. None of these perspectives appeared in the Netflix documentary.
He has just confirmed that the family of Tupac Shakur is investigating a potential link between the murder of Tupac and Sean Diddy Combs. This coming from attorney Alex Spiro, who represents Tupac's family. Now, this investigation had been previously reported by unnamed sources, but earlier today, Spiro confirmed to our Court TV team that he and a team of investigators has been hired.
Sean Combs allegedly had business dealings with Dwayne Keefe D. Davis, who will go on trial next March for the murder of Tupac. This was back in 1996. Some have speculated that Diddy ordered Tupac's death. That, of course, is just a theory at this point, and we are monitoring the developments in both the...
Even the detail that Diddy reportedly communicated directly with Tupac's family was excluded. In October 2024, Mopreme Shakur appeared on Piers Morgan Uncensored to discuss his perspective on the ongoing investigation, stating that there is far more to the story than what has been publicly revealed. Mopreme said that Diddy personally contacted him in 2008 to claim his innocence. Mopreme responded by saying, the truth has still not fully come out.
Your involvement in this is that Diddy actually called you after an LA Times article in 2008 alleging he'd been involved in your brother's death. What did he say that day when he called you?
He was in town. He was in LA at the time. He was on the radio. He asked a local DJ that we all know, Big Boy, to reach out to me because he wanted to speak to me about something. This is a few years after Pac's murder, and we all were familiar with all the rumors and stuff. I said, yeah, let me talk to him. So he called me, and I had my guys with me, Thug Life guys, and we heard what he had to say. He basically said he ain't have nothing to do with my brother's. And I told him the truth is still yet to come out, so we're going to see. Here we are 27, 28 years later. Looks like there's some doubt in that statement. So, thus, along with all the other suspicions that people have, it was time for it to be investigated.
In a statement at the time, Diddy declared, this story is a lie, the LA Times story. Neither I nor the late Notorious had any knowledge of any attack on Tupac before, during, or after it happened. Do you think that was an honest statement?
My opinion is that I don't believe it was 100% honest statement.
It almost seems as if the documentary intentionally avoided acknowledging that other individuals were involved. Diddy was allegedly operating a criminal enterprise, and he was not acting alone. Former staff members, artists, and industry insiders have reportedly admitted that they sensed something was wrong, but remained silent because speaking out risked being blacklisted. That silence, according to accounts, did not only shield Diddy, it also protected everyone else implicated.